Hello, welcome back to my blog series. My name is Maria Dismondy, and I'm sharing tips each week on how you can do certain things within your home to make a difference in the lives of the children that you're either raising or in the lives of the children that you're working with. So this week what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about meal planning. How does this make a difference in the lives of children? Well, the more organized and prepared you are for your meals for the week will do several things to benefit you and your family or even the children you work with. One, you're going to have a lot less stress because you have a plan. You come home from work, or if you don't work, you're at home. You know what you're making. You have the food. No rushing to figure it out. No being so hungry that you just have to stop at drive-thru and eat unhealthy because you don't have a plan. Secondly, most likely when you plan out your meals, you're going to go to the grocery store just once a week. And I love that. I only have to bring the children to the grocery store once a week because being a parent, you know it's not always easy to take children to the grocery store. Another thing is you're going to save more money because you are going to buy what you need and you're not going to walk around the grocery store aimlessly pulling things off the shelves. So having a plan can really, really help. And so yeah, it can benefit your family in many ways, and it can really reduce your stress level having a plan and knowing what you're going to be making throughout the week. So anything I share with you right now is going to be mentioned in the video description below, so you can see where I've purchased different things and where I've grabbed them off the internet. So let me begin. Every Saturday morning, I sit down with this little list, the Dismondy family notes, and then I also sit down with my old school, I don't use my phone, my old school calendar where I keep everything. I keep it here, and I also keep another master calendar in our family mudroom so that my husband can see it and my 5-year-old can read what we're doing each day on the family calendar. I'll talk more about that in another tip blog post, video post. So I look to see who is doing what that week. So if my husband's going to work late, I usually don't make a big meal that night. The kids and I will eat leftovers. So I'll mark that on this sheet, which I love this sheet because it has the days of the week at the top and the grocery items below. I've gone through many different formats. This one totally works for me. On Mondays, we typically do meatless Mondays, thanks to one of my friends. Amy gave me that idea. On Tuesdays, we do tacos every single week. I do a variety of tacos. We'll do tostadas, we'll do fish tacos, meat tacos, veggie tacos. We'll do soft tacos, hard tacos. So we just kind of change it up, but that's always our theme on Tuesdays. So it's kind of nice because it's a given what I'm doing for 2 out of the 7 days a week. I usually cook 6 out of 7 of the days of the week. That last day is either going to be leftovers or we like to go out to eat as well. Not more than once a week or once every couple of weeks. Okay, so that's that. How do I know what recipes I'm going to use? Well, I go into a couple different places. The first place I like to go to is this huge binder, which is my family favorites. So these are recipes that we've tried, that we've used, that we like to use over and over again. And the sections of this binder are really great. My friend Emily gave me the ideas for the sections. I like the way it's organized, so I'm going to share that with you. Some are entertaining: desserts, breakfast, soups, chicken, salads, muffins, because we have a ton of muffin recipes, and I like to take that out of the breakfast section, smoothies, fish, school lunch ideas, pasta, appetizers and drinks, vegetarian, beef, crock pot meals, and that is it. Then what I have is this handy dandy little pocket, and what I keep in this pocket is recipes that I've pulled from magazines that I would like to try. So these are recipes I haven't tried yet. Anything that I've tried and I don't like, I take it out of this binder. Another thing, because we forget a lot of times what recipes are in here, I have this reference, and I'll put where I got this in the link below, but it's our family favorite recipes. So for example, we love this pizza. I know the recipe by heart now, but it's called pesto pizza. It's a vegetarian pizza. And then to see which cookbook or magazine I have it in, it's in my computer files. So it's on my computer. Another one is a pesto cashew pasta, and you can find it in my favorites binder, which is this big binder I just showed you, under the section pasta. So that's really cool because I can kind of look at what are some of our favorites. I love trying new recipes, but the favorites are easy go-tos because a lot of times you memorize the recipe and the ingredients. So as I'm doing this on Saturday mornings, I'm writing down what recipe and I'm writing down the ingredients. And in my head, I kind of know the grocery store, and so I'm going to write my fruits and veggies here. I'm going to write like any deli meats or cheeses and milks, and then frozen and household ingredients. So I know the grocery store. There's a lot of different pads you can use, and this, again, works for me. Okay, so the other place I like to get recipes is from Pinterest. So I will just go to my Pinterest board that is titled recipes, and I'll pull out recipes. What I do though when I get a recipe off of Pinterest is I always print it out. So it works for me. I'm not one to walk around the kitchen with my iPhone trying to read a recipe off of it. I like to print it out, and I like to have it in a place where I can actually read it. You can see they get real messy. I then can take a picture of it and send it to a friend if they ask me for that recipe instead of having to find the link. So that works for me. I always print out my recipes. Then what I do is I write down what we're having on this little today's menu for the week. So this week I'm a little embarrassed to share it, but I'm going to be real with you. It's not that exciting because it's a very busy week. We have my daughter's preschool graduation and recital and a wedding. So you can see Monday we had a vegetarian pizza. Today we're having tacos. And tomorrow we're having crock-pot peppers, stuffed chicken on Thursday. Friday is stuffed shells. And then Saturday we're going to a wedding, and Sunday will be either leftovers or go out. Okay? So I think that's all I have to share is how I plan out my meals. And honestly, it's so great. Taking this list, going to the grocery store. Usually I grocery shop on a Sunday or a Monday. We've got our groceries for the week. Sometimes I'll run out of fresh fruit and vegetables, and I'll have to make a quick run, and I'll do it, throughout the week. But typically, it's just a one-stop shop. You come home, you know what you're making. This visual is awesome for the people in my family, so they can see what we're having, and there's no surprises. And this visual is on my refrigerator, so it also reminds me when I need to take out meat to be defrosted. So for my crock-pot peppers, for example, I took out a pound of ground beef today because I know tomorrow I'm making the crock-pot peppers. So I'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment if I'm missing anything and there's something that you do to plan meals for your family that helps make it easier. Again, this will help benefit all of those around you because you won't be a stress ball trying to figure out what to cook for your family. And you can take time choosing healthier dishes and choosing meals that are going to really satisfy and help your family to thrive and nourish all of your children. Have a great day. I look forward to sharing more tips with you next week. Bye.